If you're new to Technibond, I know that we may sound redundant, but we know that there are people that are new to the network. These are genuine gemstones in gold over silver. These are $34.90. We have only, what, 200 of these. They're gonna probably sell out because they're $11.63 a month on FlexPay, and you get them on a fourth FlexPay on the HSN card. Now, here's the nice thing. Look at the let me do it like this. Look at how they raise off of your earlobe, just slightly. Do you see that? It's kind of a multi-tier pave setting that makes up the button. And because they mounted the post at the top, they will be, they'll lay nicely on your ear, you see? They'll always be, you know, in round and positioned properly because of the weight of the earring. And that's a beautiful earring.
It's a beautiful earring, and if you're thinking, oh, for that price, $34.90, you know, you really get two of them, but they're not tiny for that price. I would think at $34.90, it would be a little teeny tiny dot. These are, how long, I had it in my head, of course I lost it, 9/16 of an inch in terms of your length. 9/16 of an inch of all of those gemstones times 2. I think there's a, oh, look how, it's even prettier when you see it. I hadn't even noticed the little, oh, that's the name floral.
Well, yeah, because if you look in the middle there, the
middle.
marquee that make up the petals of the flower in the middle of the earring, and then they have the pistil, if you will, of the flower is a gold bead of gold over silver, and then the surrounding gems look like they're just, I don't know, like impatiens or petunias. Just flowers, like a flower garden if you look at it.
That could be a whole Rorschach test, right? What do you see in these earrings?
Oh, really? It could be. Have you ever done that test?
I have. I'm frightened by that.
Are you?
I don't want to know what's deep within inside me.
You don't?
Let's just deal with the superficial aspect. That's deep enough.
Boy, did I have about 3 jokes there, but I'm gonna hold off. Okay. Victoria,
put those on your Facebook.
Those are so elegant on you, and they look so nice with that pendant that we have got coming up.
Oh, God.